So we can see 3 wins here, 6.9 R win, 5.1 R win, and 3 R win. In this video, I will show you the best Fibonacci golden zone strategy. First of all, what we call a golden zone. The golden zone is between the Fibonacci 0.5 and 0.618, and we call it golden zone because most of the time the price will turn from this zone. Also, if we trade only the Fibonacci golden zone, most of the time we have not one confirmation but 3, because most of the time the Fibonacci golden zone lines up with the trend line and the support resistance zone. However, if we put the stop loss below the higher low or above the lower high, the risk to reward ratio will not be the best. So now we're not gonna trade with limits but with market execution, and we will look for candle patterns inside of the Fibonacci golden zone. If we can see some kind of candle pattern in the golden zone, we can enter the trade. The take profit will be the Fibonacci minus 0.618 for simplicity, but you can look for the most relevant support resistance 2 time frames higher, and you will get a bit higher risk to reward ratio. So what we can see here, we can see that from here on we are in uptrend. Here is the last higher low, here is a higher high and a double top. If we look at this, we can see that the price was already inside of the golden zone, but we didn't saw any confirmation. But here we can see a doji candle and a bullish engulfing after that, so we can enter the trade here. The stop loss will be a bit below the lowest point of this pullback. The take profit is the Fibonacci minus 0.618, so we can see that we will get a 3 risk to reward trade. It's not the best, but it's okay. Let's see what's going to happen. We can see that the price is thinking a little bit. It forms a double top and a double bottom, so it's consolidating a little bit, but in the end the price has reached the take profit, so it's a plus 3R win. Let's see what's going to happen. We can see that there was no candle confirmation at this pullback, so we didn't get any trades here, but here we can see a lower low, so most likely the downtrend will start. We can see that we didn't get any candle confirmation here again, so we didn't get an entry. So let's hope we will get a trade now. We can use the Fibonacci and we can look for the candle confirmations inside of the golden zone, and with this bearish engulfing candle we can enter the trade. The stop loss is a bit above the highest point of this push. The take profit is again the Fibonacci minus 0.618, and we can see that we did get a nice 5.1 R win again. Let's see what the price is going to do. We can see that the price is thinking a bit. We can see here the new lower high and the new lower low, so we can use the Fibonacci and we can look for the candle patterns inside of the golden zone. We can see this shooting star candle. With this candle confirmation we can enter the trade. The stop loss is a bit above the highest point of this push, and the take profit is at the Fibonacci minus 0.618, so we can get a nice 6.9 risk to reward ratio with this setup. And here we can see that this trade has reached the take profit also, so we can see 3 wins here, 6.9 R win, 5.1 R win, and a 3 R win. Of course you're not gonna win every trade with this strategy. I also like to trade with limits instead of market execution. It requires less time and it's less psychological pressure, but here it is very important where we will put the stop loss, because if we put the stop loss above the lower high or below the higher low, we will get a pretty bad risk to reward ratio. If we see a candle pattern inside of the golden zone, we think that the momentum shift is already happened and the pullback is over. For this strategy you will need to know the candle patterns, but it's pretty easy to learn, and after you learned it, just use the Fibonacci, mark up the golden zone and look for the candle patterns there. If there is no candle pattern, you will not enter the trade. So this is a very easy to follow strategy and it can give you nice profits, but you need to look at the charts more often than if you would trade with limits. For example, if you trade on the 1 hour time frame, then if the price reaches the Fibonacci golden zone, you need to check the charts every hour to see if there is any candle pattern or not, so you can enter the trade or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know what is the best supply and demand strategy, check out the next video.